Welcome to the Get Unstuck show. So you've got me, Sarah King, and Hannah Carr live today. And this is your weekly dose of motivation, structure, as well as practical tips that are going to help you move forward with your health this week. So this is for you if you're a health conscious, busy, probably working woman or mum, and you're ready to move forwards in your life and you're looking for natural solutions for healthy living. So we're here every week using mindsets. We talk about moon phases, menus, movement, and all the juicy stuff. And this will help you to elevate your health, upgrade your mindset, find calm amongst the chaos of modern day living. And we're going to use practical daily rituals that will really light up your soul. So I'll just tell you first the moon phase that we're in. So if you're watching this live on the Monday, then we've just had the full moon. We've literally just had this big bright full moon. So please note how your energies and your sleep were at the weekend. So we're just going into a waning phase. So the moon will start to shrink and get a little bit smaller. And it gets smaller from the left to the right. So as you look up in the sky, eventually it will become a crescent over to the right side. And interestingly, if you're in the northern hemisphere, it goes the opposite side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what are we talking about today? Over to you, Hannah.
Yay! So the Get Unstuck show today is really about talking about some of our fears. And don't we all have absolutely loads of fears? And the reason we want to talk about that is because we want to help you overcome it and get unstuck. And I want to talk about today about the fear of whatever you're going through health-wise at the moment. And it's going to be a little bit different for all of you, but some common themes that we've got is like your energy is really on the floor. For lots of you, your focus is very scattered, like you can't concentrate on one thing or another. And there's going to be a million different variations of that as well. So it might be, you might be feeling stressed out, might be feeling anxious, might be suffering with headaches. It could be lots of sort of variations of that, but you're not feeling your best, right? And what is the fear around that? So let's explore what some of Sarah and I fears were when we were really in the thick of it, of really suffering with dis-ease within our bodies. And I really think that a lot of the time when you're going through a health crisis or a chronic challenge, which is going on for a longer period of time, Sarah, I'm sure you're going to resonate with this one, you feel like you are stuck in it and it's not going to change.
Never ending.
Yes. And I want to give you that reminder right now that change is always happening. Like we've just gone from the full moon, we come into the next phase, like we're just leaving summer and we're going into autumn. Nothing stays the same. In fact, one of the main reasons that things do stay the same, especially within our body, is because our thoughts stay the same. And one of those thoughts might be, we think it's going to stay the same. So because we're thinking it, we're actually attracting it towards us. So we need to move out of the fears. So Sarah, do you remember that fear of like being in your anxiety and just thinking that life was like that? This is the way that life looks now. Is that how it felt?
Yeah, it becomes like Groundhog Day in a way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But sometimes it gets worse. So, for me, it was predictable panic attacks and regular UTI infections. And like every winter, my eczema's going to flare up. So there was some changes, but they were, I was stuck within this suffering, basically.
And I remember feeling quite desperate and feeling also stuck in it and like feeling like I didn't know the way out and probably trying too many things at the same time to overcome it, but not really sticking to things. So we just want to remind you today that really change is always happening. And the first thing that you need to do is to start changing your thoughts and thinking about how it is that you want to feel. So what's the opposite of tired? Energetic. What's the opposite of unfocused? Maybe focused. What are the words that you want to use? And actually thinking about how you want to feel and keep calling that in all the time, and it can become a reality so much more quickly. You can start to collapse time and draw those results to you much more quickly. What else do we want to say about getting unstuck with fear, Sarah?
Yeah, I mean, they actually say there are two main emotions, fear at one end of the scale and love at the other. But of course, there are a range of emotions within that as well. But fear can be really paralyzing. So we want to seek help. We don't
Mm.
want to get stuck in fear. So what we traditionally do is we seek the help outside of us, and often this will look like, for us in the UK, we've got a health system. So why wouldn't you go to that health system for help? You've got some experts within that system. But that system is really looking at the symptoms, which of course you do need to treat, which is really important in helping you change, because they're draining, because they're painful, because they're creating misery within your body and within your life. And what will often happen is there will be a prescription given to you, a medication to help with the symptoms. And you're really outsourcing your power into the pill here. This is giving that pill the power to create the change within your body. And we're missing a huge thing if we do that, because the power lies within you. The power really does lie within you. It doesn't mean you can't seek external help. Your motivational quote for this week, and we'll repeat it a few times, is don't trust those fears because they don't know your strengths. Don't trust the fears because they don't know your strengths. So I think a lot of our clients have said, I'm nervous to go on medication because I feel like I'm going to be taking it for a lifetime. What our advice to that is, do seek help for the symptoms, but don't get stuck just treating the symptoms.
Oh, yeah.
You're missing what is causing them in the first place.
Yeah, what causes symptoms, and treating that is the bit that you need to do to get long-term, long-lasting results, to really overcome this and not be reliant on a medication to keep suppressing those symptoms all of the time. So let's talk about something practical that you could do in this next week, which is going to help your energy and your focus. We've got a product that we want to talk to you about. It doesn't have to be this specific one. Have you got it to hand, Sarah?
Yes, this is something that we've been using over the last, this particular one over the last few weeks. So we'll talk about the practical thing you can do. The one small step is to change your morning, I like to call it elixir. So for a lot of people, they will go and put your kettle on immediately and get your caffeination, pro-caffeinating. For me, it was a habit. Just wake up, put the kettle on, drink the tea. Anyone else resonate with that?
Coffee for me, it was.
Tastes good, smells good, but it isn't helping the fear, the focus, the energy in the long term. It
the
is
nervous system, Sarah.
Yeah, you're just going to overstimulate. So other than, of course, we would say reach for water first thing, but water is not the most exciting thing. You want something you can look forward to drinking. And this is a caffeine-free adaptogenic blend. And I'll just tell you what is in there, and Hannah can tell you the benefits of that. This one is organic, which is important that you're not eating a forkful of pesticides and herbicides. Organic cordyceps and reishi morning mushroom adaptogenic blend. It's also got things in there like spices like turmeric and cinnamon for flavor. And I'll put that in with some oat milk or some hot water or hot oat milk, or you can put it in a smoothie. Why would we want to have something other than caffeine? Why would we want something like that?
I want to get excited and go, medicinal mushrooms are amazing for your health. Do you know about them? You don't? You're not using them already? I remember learning about these on my nutrition course. So they said, it's like medicinal mushrooms. What are they? They grow on trees and they are there as medicines for us to use. They are potent. So they are not like field mushrooms that we're going to eat, maybe perhaps with your breakfast or in an omelette or however you normally eat mushrooms. Doesn't matter whether you like mushrooms or not. These are mushrooms that grow on trees, and they are usually dried and ground and made into powders. And there's lots of different weird and wonderful names, from turkey tail to reishi to cordyceps to chaga. What other ones am I missing out? There's lots of them. And there's 2 in that particular blend. So you don't have to use that blend. This is the one that we are working with at the moment. But they are great for a whole myriad of reasons, from focus to energy to even things like immune system, like cancer fighting. Really good for, actually the blend here is very good for the lungs, especially with the turmeric in it as well, which is perfect for moving into the autumn season. And they're really nice added to other things, because just by themselves, just a bit of a mushroom drink, it may not quite cut it like the coffee or the tea that we're used to, but putting it in with a cacao, or putting it in even with your coffee if you have to, or with the turmeric like it is here, and the cinnamon, is so supportive for your health, for getting tons of antioxidants in there, and so many other health benefits. That is going to be so regulating for your nervous system, balancing for your immune system, amazing for your energy. So how we've got actually 10 tubs of this, and we are going to be sharing them in the next few weeks. Sarah, how can we get hold of them?
Well, we're giving them away. We are giving away these mushroom blends. So they're about 12, 15 pounds. You can buy them online. This brand is called Wonder Workshop. Wonder, WUNDR. And we are starting a completely free of charge challenge called Elevate Your Energy. We will drop the details in the comments. And if you join, you will have a chance to win your own tub of this, alongside all the free information that we're giving on how to elevate your energy. So if you're feeling unmotivated, your focus is scattered, there's too many plates to spin, and you're just losing control, you're feeling burnout and desperation, this is the challenge, and it won't take long to do. We'll be dropping 5-minute videos into a pop-up Facebook group in the morning, with one action step. So getting your hands on trying one of these, come and join.
The Elevate Your Energy Challenge. Yeah, so our challenges that we've run for the past 2.5 years have been really, really popular, haven't they, Sarah? People have seen real shifts in their health within the 5 days. And actually, I have to say that we have elevated, so using that word, our challenges. So in the past, we've done like longer videos, we've tried to give you lots of value, but we know that you haven't always got the time to watch it. So like Sarah said, these are 5-minute videos, one small action you can take each day to actually elevate your energy within 5 days, and amazing giveaways like these products here. So we dropped the link below, so join us. You can request to join our pop-up Facebook group, and we will be accepting you. It will be just before we start the challenge, so the Saturday before. So request to join now, and you'll kind of be in a bit of a waiting room if you like, and then we'll let you in. So thank you for joining us for the Get Unstuck show, and we will see you back here on Monday next week. Bye.
Bye.